Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 20 of our Liverpool rebuild. Last episode, probably our best episode in view of results. We absolutely killed it, as you can well see. If you look back to the West Ham game, that was an episode and a half ago. We started at Arsenal and we've gone right the way down and through, and it's been really good. You look bottom right, we are 4 points ahead of City with a game in hand. It's been a really good start. Really pleased with where the team's at right now, to be honest. So let's just see where we're at now. Konate's been left out by France. A few guys called up. So in amongst episodes, yet again, I've done some scouting. I've also checked out players who are going to be out of contract. I've found a couple of gems I might be interested in. I don't know yet. Lots to think of, to be honest. Antonio Silva is now back, although he's not going to be playing just yet. Does it say he's 45 minutes? See, Van Dijk's still at 75. Okay, let's get straight into it. Robertson is suspended. Simicast comes straight in. Just noticed Simicast is wanted by Barcelona still. Salah is pretty tired. This is the game I want them to be able to sort of play. Let's just see who I have on or off the bench, should we say. Okay, that's fine. We're not too worried there. This is the team I'm going to send into action. Thiago can still be rested up. Big game. Merseyside derby always is. Makalenko straight into the... Oh my lord. Not good. Dwight McNeil, Calvert-Lewin puts it past Alisson. An absolute nightmare of a start for us. Simicast has scored. Or is that an own goal? It's Tarkovsky with an own goal. I thought Simicast... I'm really unsure about him. I do need to let him go for funds. But his days on here is absolutely phenomenal. I'm really not sure what the right thing to do with him is. Nunes has scored, put us ahead. Surely he's offside, isn't he? You would have thought so. We'll take the 2-1 lead. But that really looked offside for me. Demand more out of them before the end of the half. Like to get another one pretty soon, to be honest. We'll take the lead into half time. Zabani's not playing well. I'll just say I'm pleased for the moment, but they're going to have to do more. Salah looks shattered. Alexander-Arnold is similar. Luis Diaz is offside. What a shame. Okay, Declan Rice is knackered. No, wrong thing to do. Change player. I'm not sure whether this will work. No, it certainly didn't. He's a deep line playmaker all day long. And Fabinho is my, come on, ball winning midfielder. Nunez is done, I think. So we're going to put Victor Roque up top, nervous. And yet Kudos looks aggressive. Right, that's 3 changes there. There's going to be more. Right, Trent is knackered. So I think the right play here. No, it definitely will not allow me to do that. And it never does. I'm going to have to take Alexander Arnold off for Jordan Henderson in the middle there. It's either Van Dijk or Diaz is going to come off next. We've got ourselves a third, really well needed. Oh, it could have been a penalty, but Victor Roque has turned it in. Let's say it looked like there could have been a penalty there. I think I'm going to play smart here. Diaz, come off for Schroeder up. Focus. Go defensive. Just shore it up. And that's a really good result. 3-1 at home against Everton. We're pleased. We are pleased. And what has happened there to Manchester City? They have lost 1-0 to Arsenal. Now we are 7 points ahead of City with a game in hand. Like, that is incredible. They are messing up Manchester United just outside the drop zone. Amazing game, we're pleased. It's a result that we wanted, that is for certain. Really, very, very pleased. Now, there's going to be some scouting reports here. Now, this next guy, Malario, he is quite handy. £33 million. Now, Ismail Assar is out of contract soon, and also Thiago Giello. Okay, he's not great, but, and hear me out here, so he would be a complete backup for me if I got him. But what I like about him, and I will show you, is that he can play centre half or at left back. Left back has been a big struggle for me so far this season, so there is a possibility that I might go down that route. I haven't decided as of yet. So we're now on an international break, which is quite handy. Hopefully none of the boys get injured or anything like that. Now, what I did do is cancel the assignments on some of these lot because they come up far too often. No available actions, of course there is. Kept the majority on my. I have taken a fair few off my my short list as I have obviously brought in other players to the club. I will show you next time out my short list. Got big hopes for Victor Roque. Antonio Silva has been handed his first international cap. Good for him. So if we go to recruitment, we look at my shortlist, you will see, if I can scroll up. So when you look here, Hendrick, he's someone I am definitely having a look at. Not going to cost me a great deal of money there. Arsene Zakarian, he's someone I'm definitely looking at. He's worth 17.5. I think he's £18 million and he's in. Turkey is a possibility. I'm not 100% sure. Arda Güler looks really good. Paul Wenner I was hoping to get on a free, but it never happened. Now the other player that I am quite interested in is Oscar Gluck. It's £2.5 million. I will make some money on him for certain. To be honest, he could even spell the end. The thing is, he has got teams interested, so I may have to bite the bullet there in January, and if I do, I'm more than happy to go ahead with that. I will loan him out anyway. Nunes is injured against Paraguay. Okay, he might be back, but even if so, we'll still leave him on the bench. We'll give Kudos a run up top. Maybe even Victor Roque, actually. I don't know yet. I might give Roque a start. Konate is back. Vandenberg. Just out of curiosity, I know he didn't go. See, look, his guide value is flying up. Unspecified. And what about, I think Reece Williams was the other one who I tried to get rid of, and see that just the things I was trying to do to try and get Declan in. Just trying to sell anyone. Right, I'm not worried about going Bazzano and scouting. The rest I will keep an eye on. Aubameyang at Brighton. Very weird to look at that. Not a player I ever thought would be in a Brighton shirt. That's the beauty of Football Manager. Anything is possible. Absolutely anything. Fafana is injured. Okay. Injured through wear and tear. Club form to keep Alexander-Arnold in the squad. Why has he not been playing well? Kudos scoring again. Kimmich's World Footballer of the Year. Mohammed is a very important cog of this team. Luis Diaz on the score sheet. Right, Brighton away. See, they're in 12th. I think this could be a reasonably tough game, to be honest. I mean, we do have a really nice cushion at the top of the league, granted, but we need to keep going on that. Andre Santos is tipped to win European Golden Boy. He's up against Musiala, Vidovic, Antonio Silva and Schledlup. To be honest, it's nice to have 3 players in there, to be honest. So, okay. So Robertson's going to come onto the bench. Because I thought Simicast played really well. To be honest. Nunes is going to come out and we are going to give Victor Roque a game. And also, we're going to give Schledlup a game. Thiago will come in for Fabinho. And everyone else looks okay. How am I on centre backs in here? There isn't. Carvalho comes out. Antonio Silva comes in. And as a matter of fact, I am going to start Antonio Silva. Okay, let's go and give this a game. Yeah, we're not worried about that because Kudos will probably come in. Okay, put Aubameyang on the bench. Well, they're certainly getting stuck in early. 2 bookings within 6 minutes. Victor Roque has scored. Oh, very clever from Schledlup. Oh, it's for 17 years old doing that. What a finish. And well played with Schledlup just to lay it into him there. It certainly seems to be working really well for me. I'm really pleased with how the team is shaping up, and not only that, but the way they are playing. It's been phenomenal. It's really, really been a pleasure. And unfortunately, Brighton have got one back. It's a well-worked corner. And Yuri Alberto smashes it home. I had a feeling this could have been a tricky fixture. And so far it has proven. We're going to say we're disappointed, because we are. I need to demand more of the boys. Salah's having a really poor game. Simicast can come off for Robertson. And then we're going to make a double change. Slurger up, looks shattered. He's going to come off for Luis Diaz. And Salah is going to make way for Mohamed Kudus. So that is 3 subs. So the next time we make a sub, it needs to be a double sub if we're going to use all 5. Okay, so we're going to fire the boys up. Well, we have just conceded. Moise Caicedo has got on the score sheet. It's a lovely finish, actually. It's a lovely finish. It's a type of game where we probably will come a cropper, unfortunately. So we're going to put Fabinho in at fullback. And we are going to bring on Zabani. And we need to go very attacking. Last 15 minutes, we really need to get on our bikes and see if we can pull a goal back here. All this is doing is just encouraging City to be able to try and get back onto us. It's a red card for Solly Marsh, but is it going to help? Victor Roque has scored to equalise. It's a great ball, and it's a really good finish. I actually kind of feel as though we deserve something out of this game, and we have got a 2-2 draw. I am not disappointed with that, to be honest. Could have been a lot worse. I will tell them I am disappointed, but we got a draw when we very easily could have lost. City have got a result there. I'm not sure who against. A bit Wolves 2-0. Also Manchester United win, which takes them out of being from 4th bottom. And when it comes to the league, we're still in an okay position. Okay, a lot of these clauses, at least they are getting very close to being done. I just want to check out some of them. Victor Roque really impressed there, by the way. I thought he had a really good. So I would like to open contract talks with the club as a result of emergence of the first team squad. Okay. We certainly don't want him going anywhere. Right, you are not having this, and this needs to be more if you want that type of wage. $120 and $135. I think he's going to be worth it, to be completely honest. That might just be blowing my my wage budget out of the water, though. I'm going to have to adjust my budget, which now looks something like, okay, it's probably not enough, but World Player of the Year, is that the equivalent of the Ballon d'Or? So now we've got Bayer Leverkusen at home. Fofana, we know he's injured. Yeah, Emery. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get him. He's a very, very good player though. Angelo, I'm very interested in you. Gula, possibly. Glock, you are 2.5 million. You are going to be. And Zakarian, £20 million worth there. Right, okay. So, for me personally, Burnley away. It is Burnley away, did I see? Let me just double check on that. Yeah, Burnley away is a more important game for me than this one. So it is going to be about resting players. Jordan Henderson can go in now. Robertson is suspended. Roque can stay there. Shredlup can stay there. Kudos can start on the right. Harvey Elliott can start in here. Is Ramsey about? He is. It's a very second string side, but I still have faith that they probably will be able to get a job done. If not, we can obviously bring on other players, try and save the day. But right now it's about managing the side and managing it right, to be honest. Very experienced central midfield with a lot of youngsters up the top of the pitch. So I'm intrigued to see how this goes. I mean, realistically speaking, I would fully expect Bayer Leverkusen to probably be okay against us here, but I fully expect to still get a result. It's all Leverkusen. And Patrick Stick, has he just run the length? Oh my goodness, was that? Oh, it's a great goal, but my defenders there, I think it's Kanate and Ramsey. Diabolical, wow. Really, really bad. Well, Diaby has been sent off, so now we really need to push on here. Simicast, I believe, has just scored. Victor Roque, Harvey Elliott, Simicast with an absolute banger. What a cracking strike. Harvey Elliott with the assist. And hopefully this should give us pretty big stead to go on and do something in this game. To the fact that Leverkusen are down to 10. We are going to have to make some changes very, very soon. A few of these guys are not playing very well. Should luck being one of those. we're going to make the change now. So Schürrle is going to come off. And the man I'm looking for, I haven't put on the bench, clearly. We're going to put Ben Doak on. Thiago can make way for Fabinho. That'll do for the moment. So I am in no real bother about how this game finishes. I would rather not lose. Right, now we're going to make some changes. Victor Roque is going to come up. We are going to put Nunes in. We'll also swap out Ramsey for Trent. And we'll actually put on Mo Salah. And Nunes has scored for us. Simicast's ball, easy header for Nunes. The substitution proved the right thing to do. We will praise the boys. We will also go back to balanced in a moment. Nunes with yet another disallowed goal. It's actually getting beyond a joke how many disallowed goals he's had so far this season. And that concludes the game. We have won 2-1. And that is with resting a lot of our players. Really, really pleased. Juventus have won 4-0. So it's now all on their next game, as far as I'm concerned. Bayer Leverkusen have got to win by, 3, I think, to go through. It's looking more like Juventus, but really, really pleased with our Champions League campaign so far. It's been more than satisfactory. And Simicast has been really, really good. Trent has been really good in training. Victor Roque, Young Player of the Month. Good for him. Manager of the Month for me again. And Schürrle has got himself a new deal, and obviously he is he's done quite well for himself. He has been playing really well for me, in all fairness. I mean, if we just have a little look at him, £42 million. He's doing really, really well for me. I can't say much more than that, to be fair. What games do I have coming up? So my next, so I can play reasonably strong here. Then I can rest up the guys for Europe. We are favourites. Work permit application reminder. So, very, very soon, foreign players with settled status will need to apply for work permits. Expected to gain nationality. Vandenberg, Jasic. Okay, so I need to try and offload him realistically. We'll put in 5 million. I would like to have kept him around, but so Virgil van Dijk will come back in, as will Trent Alexander-Arnold, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham. Just out of curiosity, what is Jude's best role? You can probably do anything there. Roque has been fantastic, but we are going to go with Darwin Nunez, Mo Salah, and Luis Diaz. Fabinho will stay on the bench just because he's so versatile. It's a big help for me. Who is not on the bench then? Robertson needs to come onto the bench, really. So centre half. So Zabani can come out for Robertson. Let's go get it. Kudos has been a bit quiet lately. Probably need a little bit more from him. Although I have been playing Victor Roque more up top. How's the table sit right now? So Manchester City are at home to West Ham. We still have a 5-point gap, which is obviously ideal. Is that Diaz? And did he stray offside? According to that, he wasn't offside. And we do take a 1-goal lead at Burnley. And Nunez has doubled the lead. Simicast tackled. Oh, that's very lucky. Good finish. Yeah, hopeful looking shot from Nunez. He did get very, very lucky then. Puts us 2 goals to the good, so no complaints for us. Time to demand more from the boys, I think. A few of the boys at the back don't seem to be very happy. For whatever reason. It's a penalty? Jude Bellingham has given away a penalty. And Wout Weghorst has put it away, and it's 2-1 now. I am just satisfied at the moment. They need to do a little bit more. Now the midfield don't seem to be performing too well at the moment. We might need someone like a Henderson to go in now. We definitely need another goal. Simicast will be replaced with Robertson. That is fine. Alexander-Arnold is going to come off. We have got our third. Alexander-Arnold with the ball in. Luis Diaz calmly side-footed. Them two have been linking up really, really well. And Salah has got Liverpool's fourth. Darwin over to Alexander-Arnold. Through ball in Salah. Smashed. Oh, it's hit the post and gone in the other side netting. It's in, that's what matters. Alexander-Arnold with a hat-trick of assists. But that will be the end of his game. Fabinho will come on. We will also take off Thiago for Jordan Henderson. Leaves us a couple of subs if required. Okay, Salah looks pretty knackered. Weghorst has scored a second penalty. Right, we will make a change with Salah. Salah will come off for Harvey Elliott. And we will give kudos a game up top for Darwin Nunez. I want to demand some more out of these boys though. For the last 10. We're going to settle it down into balanced. And whilst I'm disappointed we conceded 2 here, what matters is that we've got the 3 points. And that's exactly what we're going to have there. 3 points in the bag. Pleased with the win. Always pleased with 3 points. City 3-0 winners at West Ham. But Chelsea can overtake City with their game in hand. The table is shaping up quite nicely. We're nearly halfway through the league season already now. And we are edging very, very close to Christmas and the opening of the transfer window. So here we go. There have been a lot of clubs. I'm going to accept them all. It's going to be £5 million, which is fine. Okay, so Gomez is 1 appearance away from making 20 appearances. One thing I do need to check is I need to check all these clauses. Because there is a hell of a lot there. Schedule up has gone up to 3 stars, which is really, really good. So we want to go recruitment and we want to go clauses. So for the players I want to search, Carvalho. He's got a lot of appearance money and goals, obviously. Luis Diaz has only got 1 more of each, but obviously there's instalments as well. We still owe Wolves £7 million. Harvey Elliott is just appearances. He's mainly instalments. A lot of them are not really worth my time, to be honest. Nunez, 8.5 million after another 11 league appearances. And look at the 5 instalments of 6 million each. A lot of money that's coming out for some of these players. We certainly need to be winning some stuff. And it definitely means that I need to be selling as well. Otherwise the club is going to be in dire straits with money, I believe. Glock I'm going to be making an offer for. Okay, so I think he's going to be okay, this fullback. I will give him a professional contract. He wants to be loaned out this season. You are not having that. Well, I need to try and find you a loan. Oh, come on. So we'll just put 100k fee. Regular starter at right back, offer to clubs. Just see if we can make some money there on him. He's getting better and better and better, that Matt O'Reilly. Although his potential ability has sort of stuck. Livramento. There is a nice little clause in his contract to Burnley get relegated. So I'll be keeping a close eye on that. Okay, so we do need to at least try and get him out on loan. So how about just for this season I loan for nothing and just see what they want to do, so come back with. So yet again this is going to be a game where I'm going to be chopping and changing. Victor Roque can start up top. I'm going to start Carvalho on the right. Schürrle up now. So I'm going to play Bellingham. I'm going to start Zabani. Excuse me while I'm trying to die here. We'll put in Fabinho for Declan Rice. Calvin Ramsey at wing back. And that's how we shall start this match. Do you know what? Bellingham can come out for Harvey Elliott. Captain has not been selected, so Allison will take the armband. That is fine with me. This literally is a nothing game. Although it would be nice to win to get some extra cash in the bank. And it would be lovely to go through 6 out of 6. So we need to play ourselves in here. Oh, that did not work. Demand more. Liverpool go 1-0 up. Harvey Elliott down the left. Cuts back to Simicas into Schürrle up. And he fires in 1-0 to Liverpool. I'll try and fire him up for the last 5 minutes. Just in hope we can get another one. I'm going to say I'm pleased just purely because I am basically playing a second string side here. And Schürrle has got himself his second of the game. Victor Roque Back to Thiago, Elliott into Schürrle and Cole into the far corner for 2-0. He's been very impressive so far this season. Highlight for me was scoring the winner at Old Trafford. So we are going to make some changes. Carvalho will come off for Kudos. Thiago will come off for Jordan Henderson. Victor Roque has taken a knock, so we will put on Darwin Nunez. And Simicas has absolutely shattered, but we will play him on and we will play Robertson in the Premier League match. Fabinho for Bajcetic, that's fine with me. Midtjylland have got one back. He's in the last minute, it's a good save. And tucked in on the second attempt. It is 2-1. Okay, Simicas, last couple of minutes. So why did they want to put on Diaz to start off with when Robertson was on the bench? It's a 2-1 victory. We will go through with 6 out of 6. And in the last game, Bayer Leverkusen did win. They won 1-0. It was not enough to take them through. Juventus go through second. Really, really pleasing from my perspective that we got 6 from 6 there. Maximum money. Really, really pleased there. I've just noticed as well that my board confidence is now at an A. Really, really good. No offers for Alfonso Silva. Nobody seems to be interested in that respect. Jaros? Wasn't he out of contract? Yeah, he's out of contract. We accept that. Carvalho's taken ill with a virus. Yeah, we send him home. You don't stay around. Don't want to be passing that on to everyone. So, on our home. Okay, we get a week's break after this. Andre Santos is capable. So, Roque out. Nunez in. Carvalho for Salah. Schürrle up. He's going to keep his place. He's been really, really good. So, we shall give Harvey Elliott a rest. We will bring it on. No, I'm not going to look at Andre Santos. He's not quite fully fit. But who else down the bottom? Trent needs to come back in. That's my side. We shall go get it. And we are expecting 3 points, please, against Fulham. Much an improved side in real life this year, in my opinion. penalty, and they have missed the penalty. Wow. That's a warning, that is. We need to do a little bit better than what we are right now. We are dominating the ball, but we're not doing much with it. My front guys are having an awful game. Well, we've really got to push on from this, because this is awful. At the moment, they are all going to come off. Angry is a understatement. They've got 15 minutes to get out of this 6.4s and Strudel up has set up Salah by the look of things. It's Darwin that's got the assist, but that's better. I'm glad all three of them have got involved there. We are going to take off Strudel up, and we are going to put on Luis Diaz. Not been a very, very good game so far. Alexander-Arnold has taken a knock. He will be replaced by Fabinho. I'm not comfortable making many more subs until we might get another goal, if we get another goal. Because it's been a terrible game in all fairness. I'm going to demand more out of the boys. I do want more from my team, trust me. And Thiago will be replaced with Henderson, that's absolutely fine. Just now about holding on. We will go to defensive. And that is that. It is a 1-0 win over Fulham. Satisfied. I've got some negative reactions, but let's be completely honest, it wasn't very good at all. I imagine there was some game in hand there, because we've now got a 7-point lead at the top of the table. So really, really good. But another successful episode. So if we go to the home, we go to my fixtures. So basically, as you can see there, lots of green, 1 yellow, no problem with that draw against Brighton. It was a tough game. So that will do for today's episode. Please smash the like button, transfer window coming up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Take care.